Chapter 1: The Prison's Pulse. As dawn breaks over the sprawling maximum security prison, shadows dance across the weathered concrete walls, whispering tales of despair and resilience. The camera glides through the iron gates, revealing a world where hope battles the harsh realities of confinement. A haunting melody plays softly, intertwining with the distant echoes of guards' boots and the subdued hum of inmates navigating their routines. Through voiceover narration, the viewer is introduced to the prison's dual nature, an environment of steel and bars that feels both imposing and oddly alive. Each echoing sound contrasts sharply with the colorful fragments of lives once lived freely. The voice speaks of the men and women behind those walls, their dreams and regrets echoing through time. As the atmosphere thickens with unspoken stories, the audience is invited to delve beyond the surface, into the hearts of those yearning for redemption amid the confines of their steel sanctuary. Chapter 2: Meet Marcus. Marcus sits in the dim light of his cell, a worn photograph of his military days in hand, the weight of his past tangible in the air. Once a decorated war veteran, he recalls the pride he felt serving his country. Yet the echoes of gunfire and the horrors he witnessed became an unbearable burden, leading to a battle with PTSD that spiraled into self-destructive choices. In a moment of vulnerability, Marcus shares how the pain of unprocessed memories pushed him towards crime, a desperate attempt to escape his haunting past. His voice trembles as he speaks of lost friendships and broken family ties, painting a picture of isolation amidst a bustling life. Despite the despair, a flicker of hope shines through as he finds solace in teaching other inmates, transforming his trauma into a source of strength and revealing the resilience hidden beneath layers of regret. Chapter 3: Meet Lena. Lena sits quietly in the stark, fluorescent-lit common room, her gaze often drifting to the worn photographs of her children tucked away in a hidden corner of her cell. Once a vibrant single mother, her world crumbled under the weight of economic hardship, pushing her into the dark corners of drug trafficking. In her reflections, Lena recounts the moment desperation drove her to make that fateful decision, her heart heavy with the love for her children, yet burdened by guilt for the choices she made. She shares anecdotes of sleepless nights, filled with worries about their future and the constant struggle to provide for them. Behind her resilient exterior lies vulnerability, revealing a woman who only wanted to ensure a better life for her family. As she speaks, Lena's voice quivers, echoing the conflicting emotions of regret and hope, illuminating the complexities of motherhood amidst despair. Through her, the audience sees the human spirit's fierce determination to survive against all odds. Chapter 4: Meet Jamal. Jamal stands in his cramped cell, surrounded by the vibrant chaos of his artwork, each canvas a testament to his inner turmoil and hope. Wrongly imprisoned for a crime he insists he did not commit, he uses art as his salvation. His brushstrokes depict his pain, dreams, and the life he longs to reclaim. "Every piece I create is a conversation with the world outside," he shares, his voice a mixture of sorrow and defiance. Though behind bars, Jamal finds a sense of freedom in his creativity, often losing himself in colors and forms that express emotions too complex for words. His art has begun to turn heads, reaching beyond the prison walls and touching the hearts of those who encounter it. As he prepares for the upcoming art competition, Jamal sees this as his chance to prove his worth and perhaps pave a path toward his freedom, a spark of purpose igniting his spirit amidst the confinement. Chapter 5: Daily Life Inside. In the confines of the maximum security prison, each day unfolds in a rhythm dictated by rules and routines. Morning bells echo down the cold steel corridors, jolting the inmates from restless sleep. A soft cloud of exhaustion hangs in the air as they shuffle to breakfast, the simple clattering of trays punctuating the silence. Moments of camaraderie blossom in the mess hall, where shared laughter briefly softens the harsh realities of their confinement. On the basketball court, spirited games offer an escape, the bouncing ball a melody of unity amidst the despair. In the classroom, discussions stretch beyond the prison walls as inmates debate philosophy and ethics, igniting sparks of curiosity and ambition. Yet tension simmers just below the surface. Glances exchanged during these moments reveal unspoken struggles and a longing for freedom. Within this complex environment, connections deepen, and among the daily grind, hope flickers like a fragile flame. Chapter 6. The Weight of Solitude. In the hushed confines of solitary confinement, the psychological impact looms heavy, casting a shadow on the inmate's spirits. As fluorescent lights buzz overhead, we hear the muffled sounds of desperation echoing through the stark walls. Inmate testimonials reveal the emotional toll of isolation, often described as a living nightmare. Marcus shares how the silence amplifies his PTSD, forcing him to confront haunting memories. Lena reflects on the crushing loneliness that heightens her guilt and regret, leaving her longing for her children. Meanwhile, Jamal captures the anguish of his wrongful imprisonment in his art, using his creations to break free from mental constraints. Through haunting visuals of barren cells and the distant clink of chains, the audience is immersed in the stark reality of solitude, an experience that tests not only resolve, but humanity itself. Here, in the depths of despair, the seeds of connection and hope begin to take root, hinting at redemption to come. Chapter 7. Moments of Connection. Inside the prison walls, amidst the harsh realities of confinement, unexpected friendships blossom. In the recreation yard, Marcus, Lena, and Jamal gather with other inmates, sharing laughter that echoes against concrete. Their conversations, filled with inside jokes and stories of life before bars, offer a rare escape from the weight of their circumstances. One afternoon, as the sun filters through the tall barbed wire fences, Lena organizes a small gathering to celebrate the birthdays of fellow inmates. They share cupcakes, a luxury in this stark environment, reminding everyone that camaraderie can flourish even in the bleakest of settings. Amidst the laughter, the audience witnesses vulnerable moments where inmates confide their fears and dreams, revealing the hearts behind their hardened exteriors. These connections become lifelines, transforming isolation into a shared journey of healing, underscoring that even in the darkest places, human connections can illuminate the path to redemption. Chapter 8. A Classroom of Hope. Inside the prison's stark walls, a small classroom emerges as a sanctuary for learning and growth. Here, inmates gather to participate in educational programs that spark curiosity and ignite long-forgotten passions. Under the guidance of a dedicated teacher, philosophical discussions unfold, encouraging critical thinking and challenging perspectives. Marcus, Lena, and Jamal, each grappling with their past, find solace in this space where ideas flourish and knowledge becomes a lifeline. As they debate the nature of freedom and justice, a palpable sense of camaraderie emerges, knitting together diverse stories and experiences. Lena shares her dreams of a better life for her children, while Jamal passionately defends the transformative power of art. The classroom buzzes with laughter and spirited exchanges, momentarily dissolving the bleakness outside. For these inmates, education becomes more than just a means to pass time. It symbolizes hope for a future beyond the prison walls, reigniting their sense of purpose and identity. Chapter 9. The Breaking Point. The atmosphere inside the prison was charged with tension as the day unfolded, underscoring the fragile balance of relationships among inmates. The routine of basketball in the yard, usually filled with laughter and competition, felt overshadowed by an undercurrent of unresolved conflicts. Suddenly, the air snapped. An altercation erupted between two inmates over a seemingly trivial disagreement, but it quickly spiraled into a chaotic clash of emotions. The shouts echoed off the cold walls, panic rippled through the onlookers, and the guards rushed in, their shouts mingling with the chaos. Faces were a blend of anger and fear, reflecting the harsh realities imposed by confinement. For a brief moment, time froze as the raw, visceral struggle unfolded, forcing inmates to confront the stakes of life behind bars. In the wake of the turmoil, lessons emerged, not just about survival, but about the power of vulnerability and the urgent need for connection in a world cloaked in isolation. Chapter 10. Turning Pain into Purpose. In the oppressive confines of the maximum security prison, Marcus emerges as a beacon of hope. Once haunted by the shadows of his past, he embraces a role as a mentor for younger inmates, channeling his battle with PTSD into teaching. He conducts informal sessions in the prison yard, guiding them through personal challenges, using his story as a foundation for resilience. Lena, too, finds her voice amidst the chaos. Inspired by her own struggles, she establishes a support group for mothers. creating a safe space where they can share their stories and strategies for reclaiming their lives post-incarceration. The camaraderie among the women deepens as they exchange tales of love, loss, and motherhood, sparking a sense of community that was once absent in their lives. Together, Marcus and Lena are transforming their pain into purpose, proving that even within the bleakest surroundings, growth and connection can flourish, igniting hope for a brighter tomorrow. Chapter 11. The Artist's Voice. As the prison walls loomed large, Jamal found solace and strength in his art. His canvas, often a mere scrap of paper, transformed into a powerful outlet for his anguish and aspirations. Each stroke of his brush wasn't just color and form, it was an echo of his heart, a testament to the injustices he faced and the dreams that still flickered within him. The prison community began to take notice, drawn to the raw honesty in his work. One day, during an art therapy session, Jamal shared the story behind his latest piece, a vibrant depiction of a soaring bird breaking free from its cage. The inmates, captivated, listened intently as he spoke of hope and freedom, concepts often out of reach. His art became a visual narrative for his fellow inmates, resonating deeply and sparking discussions about identity, loss, and the possibility of redemption, igniting a collective desire for change. Chapter 12. The Art Competition. Excitement buzzes through the prison as news of the art competition spreads, offering a rare opportunity for expression and hope. Each inmate grapples with the stakes involved. The winner will receive a scholarship for an art program upon release, a chance to redefine their lives beyond bars. Over the following days, Marcus, Lena, and Jamal pour their souls into their work, transforming their emotions into powerful visual narratives. Tension mounts as they confront their personal demons and fears, battling insecurities while supporting one another. In the makeshift art studio, the rhythmic tap of brushes and the murmurs of shared encouragement create an atmosphere of camaraderie and competition. The inmates reflect on their pasts, channeling their struggles into their pieces. With every stroke, they inch closer to healing, their art becoming a profound statement of resilience. As the competition date approaches, the air thickens with anticipation, embodying the hope for a brighter, freer future. Chapter 13. Confronting the Past. As the inmates prepare for the art competition, a palpable tension hangs in the air, thick with vulnerability and reflection. Jamal sits in his cell, surrounded by canvases, each brushstroke a testament to his pain and longing for justice. He recalls the night of his arrest, grappling with the shadows of his past and the wrongful conviction that haunts him daily. Meanwhile, Marcus, in a quiet corner of the prison yard, contemplates his journey from soldier to inmate, his heart heavy with memories of battles fought both on the field and in his mind. Lena gathers her sketches, each representing a moment of sacrifice for her children. As they share their memories and fears with one another, the walls that separate them begin to crumble, revealing a shared humanity. In these tender exchanges, they confront their pasts, acknowledging their choices while daring to envision brighter futures. This crucial moment transforms their art into a collective voice of resilience, forging connections that transcend their confinement.